A very good evening to Towcester Racecourse this evening. We've got 12 races on the race card tonight, and we do have one later alteration. That occurs in race 8. If you just get your programs and turn to race 8, trap 6, Joella Rosie has been withdrawn. She's in season, so will not take part in race 8. Trap 6 will be vacant. It's a 5-dog race in race 8. That's the one and only alteration to the 12 race program that we've got. The runners up on your screen for our very first, due off in less than 10 minutes time. It's the 7:04, and the racing weights are as follows. Trap 1, Iam's Elsev is 33.6. 2, Ickle Black Marco, 29.9. 3, Velvet Honey, 28.7. 4, That's My Daddy, 36.1. 5, Make Offer, 26.1. And 6, Ribble Ghost, weighing in at 31.3 earlier on. So that's the list of runners. You need to get studying, get the thinking caps on for race 1, due off at 7:04 in 9 minutes' time. So just to get you warmed up for the first race, we'll give you the show of betting early doors here. Trap 1 and 6 open up 9-4 joint favourites. The 2-dog is 5-2. Then 4-1 trap 5 Make Offer. And both 3 Velvet Honey and 4 That's My Daddy trade as 6-1 chances. So that's an opening quote with around about 7 minutes to get your bets on. runners out of parade then for the first race of the evening. In track one, we've got I'm Elsev. That is owned by the IAMSA Boys Syndicates and trained by Amort Wallace. There's a 5-2 chance now after opening up at 9-4. Ickle Black Marco in the blue jacket of 2. And by Messrs Hughes, Humphreys and Wilkinson, trained by Heather Dimmock. That one trades now at 11-4. Velvet Honey is in the white jacket of 3. By the Note Magnificent 7. Trained by Kevin Hutton. And that one is a 6-1 chance. 4 is That's My Daddy, owned by Mr. D. Houghton, trained by Jane Houghton, trading at 6-1. Make Offer in track 5 is owned by Mr. J. Barney, trained by Hazel Kemp. That one is 4-1 in the ring. And the other 5-2 joint favourite is owned by Lord Hesketh. It's the Stripes of Ribble Ghost, trained by Mark Wallace. So the joint favourites top and bottom at 5-2. Ickle Black Marco just in behind them at 11-4. And it's 4-1 bar the front 3 in the market for this Gain Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Stakes Sweepstake Heat 1. 2 minutes left for bidding. 2 minutes. Greyhounds are approaching the starting traps then for the next. There's been a bit of interest here for Ickle Black Marco, who's a real eye-catching winner last time out for Heather Dimmock. An October 16 puppy. Been clipped into 5-2. Now joint favourite with track 1, I Am Zerelsev. And Ribble Ghost has just drifted out now to 3-1. It's 5-1 then Make Offer and 6-1. Traps 3 and 4. Full quote then as they just stand behind the boxes waiting for the nod to put them in here for the very first race of the evening. Wave of the flag then, all loaded and locked away. The hare makes its way around to the starting boxes. Stand by. Lids rising away and racing down the centre. Velvet Honey gets a flyer from Ribble, goes wide on the track. It's 3 from 6, then 5. 2 is next. 4 and 1 at the back. 3 sets of fractions then. And Velvet Honey for Big Kevin has a 2-length lead from Ickle Black Marco, the youngster trying to pick up and challenge in behind. 1 and 4 are making ground. It's a war of attrition here. 3 still on the front end. Here comes 4. That's My Daddy. Off the last turn has kicked away and booted clear. 4 goes on to score and scores nicely. 4-1. Tight for third between 3 and 2. That's My Daddy for Jane Houghton. Kicks off the first at Towcester. So 413 is confirmed for the opening contest, the 704. That's My Daddy comes from off the pace and storms away with it. Back-to-back victories for That's My Daddy. And Jane Houghton has got this fella in flying form. He's come over from Ireland, from racing at Drumbo and Dundalk. A couple of qualifying trials and just going the right way. But he comes from off the pace. And maybe just a stayer in the making, despite the fact his Scalari My Daddy breeding suggests he has early pace. Well, he certainly got stamina in abundance over this 480-metre trip at any rate. But 3, it was Velvet Honey that set the fractions. They queued up in behind, and the youngster, the puppy, Ickle Black Marco, tried to launch a challenge. But then the Ben came up. One just caught his heels between Ben's 3 to 4, and it was left for 4 to get that clear passage and then edge away in the closing stages. 1 picked up nicely, Iamza El Sevi, and snatched second. And 3, Velvet Honey, the early leader, hung on for third spot. 4, 1 and 3 in the opener. And up on your screen, you'll see the full result for race 1. Track 4, That's My Daddy, won at 5 to 1. It was 6 to 1 early door, so a little bit of interest for the winner there. The second, track 1, Iamza El Seve, was 5 to 2. Velvet Honey, the early leader, was 5 to 1. Also nibbled at in the market there. Winner's time 29.10. A lot of families and friends having birthday get-togethers and celebrations. And we do wish Jessica a very happy birthday. 30. Well done, and hope you have a cracking evening here at Towcester. As the runners then for the second race of the evening, this is the 717, 480 metres the journey, and A3 the grade. Track 1 is Penny's Thanos. This one's opened up at 4-1. In trap 2 we've got Ballymac Pan. She's 5-2, trained by Kevin Hutton. Coolin Afera is owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. This one trades as a 4-1 chance. The favourite is in trap 4, Starburst, and by Mr. M. Walker, trained by John Blenko. That's a 7-4 market leader. Orange of 5 is Southern Holly, and she's trained by Simon Harms. It's a 5-1 chance. Also 5-1 Salem Story, who's owned by Mr. M. Davis and trained by Mark Wallace. So there's the lineup with around about 4.5 minutes left for betting. Out of parade then for the second race of the evening. Track 1 is Penny's Thanos, trained by Jim Reynolds, trading now at 9-2. The 2 dog is Ballymac Pam. That is now a 5-2 chance for Kevin Hutton. Coolin Ferrer is owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. That's a 4-1 chance in the white jacket of 3. Favourite is in the black jacket, trained by Johnny Blenko, 7-4. And 2 5-1 chances on the outside. Southern Holly, that's trained by Simon Harms, a 5-1 chance. And Saline Story, trained by Mark Wallace, also 5-1. So a complete rundown of the runners from 1 to 6. 6. Make your mind up time with 2.5 minutes on the clock. Greyhounds are approaching the starting traps. There's 1.5 minutes left for betting. Greyhounds just behind the boxes then. A couple of price movements, 1 and 5, both drifted out to 6-1 chances now. And they are now loading up. They're loading up for the second race here at Towcester. It's an A3 grade event. And the favourite is in track 4, Starburst, at 7-4. Last couple going in then. Tia's got the flag in her hand here this evening. She checks them over from stripe to the red jacket. Waves a flag and the hare is on the move then. Hare runs. Sun's just come out here at Towcester. And so is trap 3. 3 the leader. From 4 then comes 2. 2 into the turn then. Ballymac Pam up on the inside. Turning it just in behind now is the red jacket of Penny's Thanos. In behind them the Stair Starburst. It's 2-1. Then 4, 3, 5 and 6 at the back as they reach the third turn. 2 going great guns on the front end. This unexposed youngster Ballymac Pam for Big Kev has shot 3 lengths clear. It's 2 from 3 at the top of the straight. Up towards the line. 2 keeping on really well in the closing stages. 2, 3, 4. Ballymac Pam is the winner. Good effort there from Kevin's Ballymac Pam. She won here last Saturday morning, actually, when I was here. And she's won again on this beautiful sunny evening. 28.67 the winning time. So Ballymac Pam, she got out of the boxes and went to the front and stayed there. And we can get a chance to watch this on replay. Good start. And she stayed reasonably straight, to be fair to it, didn't she? But she showed that early pace. She maybe just touched into the favourite Starburst, who then just touched into Southern Holly. But as they went down the far side, maybe just kind of moving off a true line when getting that clear passage and the big expanse of the Towcester circuit. It's kicked right away in the closing stages to win by a good 2.5, 3 lengths in the end. And a real taking performance from an improving youngster in the shape of Ballymac Pam. What do you think of that one then, Hobbsy?
Fantastic performance, PL. You sound in terrific voice. I'm late on parade and, of course, missed a fantastic effort, of course, from That's My Daddy winning the first race. Again, Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Sweepstake Heat 1. Now, race 2 was a Play Low 6 on the Towcester app stakes. You could do that via the Greyhound, the Towcester app, of course, and you get involved in the Greyhound racing here at Towcester. That's tomorrow night, of course. Now, this race is dedicated to birthday girl Jessica Basley, who's up in one of the boxes tonight. Her and her friends will be down later for a special presentation as West Ham's biggest fan walks past. He's looking forward to the start of the Premier League. No doubt most of you guys are as well. Now, we've got to celebrate that Ballymac Pam has done the business once again. And PL, you're absolutely right that last weekend there were victories for That's My Daddy. There were victories for Ballymac Pam as well. Very much a progressive pitch of Kevin Hutton, Derby winning trainer. Of course, I'm not too sure if the owners, Mr. Lee, is in the house. If he is, join us downstairs. And no doubt Jim Tate will be here and hopefully taking pictures. Now, as Ballymac Pam heads back to the kennels, of course, just a reminder of what goes on this evening. We've got a number of presentations. Plenty of the boxes are being used tonight. In fact, one of them is absolutely rocking already, and they know the score, and they're going to be coming down a little bit later as well. We look forward to seeing those guys, and a little bit later we have, I think, another birthday celebration as well. Now, race 6 for all the kids, of course. Get involved if you like. If you've got the kids in the house, it is the summer holidays, of course. Come downstairs for race 6, and you're more than welcome to join in with the presentation. It is a designated children's race, so get the kids out. We'll have a little bit of fun with them down here. We never know, we might do a group floss or something like that. In terms of the Towcester app, download it to enter what we call the Imperial Cars Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway. Look, I'm going to spin the wheel. You can only get involved if you download the app and you enter tonight. I'm not too sure what the prize is. 100 quid, 200 quid, £1,000 I know tomorrow night, but it's free to enter. Please do that. Right, you'll be back to me for race 3, but PL, I think you got 1 or 2 details pertaining to our second race tonight.
Indeed, I have. The winner there was Ballymac Pam, and just nibbled out in the market as well. 9-4 from 5-2, so quite well fancied our second race winner. Cool Nefera ran really well. The white jacketed runner to be second at 4-1, and the favourite Starburst kept on gallantly in the closing stages to be third, the 2-1 market leader. The winner's time was 28.67. Now, Kevin Hutton trained the winner there of the second race, Ballymac Pam. He also trained earlier in the year the winner of the Star Sports Derby. And we've got the congratulations to Dorota's Wildcat Derby Champion Stakes for our next. And there is the lineup. 10 minutes left for betting for the 7:35. Race 3, we're going sprinting this time. Just a 2-bend contest over the 260 metres. They'll start over the far side, then negotiate 2 bends, come back to the winning line, and that is that. So the sprinters are on show here. Early pace. A D5 grade event. Track 1 is Run, Woody Run, weighing in at 30.9. 2 is Burcoat Way, 31.7. 3, Sobbing Piper, weighed in at 28.1. 4 is Black Genovese, with a racing weight of 36 dead. 5 is Pete's Mojo, with a racing weight of 25.9. And the heavyweight of the lineup on the outside is Brookwood Leader. Brookwood Leader weighs in no less at 40.9. Now, if you turn to your race card, you'll see the 3 qualifying trials for Reggie Older's Brookwood leader, but what you won't see is the form from Ireland, and there's quite a few of them. Last raced in Ireland on the 11th of March at Drumbo Park, ran from track 1, finished third, beaten 2 lengths, and recorded a calculated time of 18:58. Prior to that, on the 20th of March, ran at Shelburne Park, the flagship over there in Ireland in Dublin, from track 2 over 350 yards, was beaten by Focus Mini with a calculated time of 19:94. Now that was in an S5 grade, so similar sort of grade here. This is a D5 for the sprinters, and we've got round about 8 minutes left for betting for the third. Greyhounds are walking out onto the track then for the next run. Woody runs in trap 1, owned by Mrs. W. Richard, trained by Emma Richards. This one trades at 6 to 1. In trap 2, we've got Burcote Way, owned and trained by Bob Liddington. That's 7 to 4, second favourite. 3 is Sobbing Piper, owned by Mr. M. Gregory, trained by Bob Liddington, also trading at 10 to 1, the rank outsider. 4 is Black Genovese, owned by Mr. P. McLaughlin, trained by Stephen Rayner. This one trades at 4 to 1. In the orange, we've got Pete's Mojo, owned by Mr. O. Gaskins and trained by Emma Richards. It's a 5 to 1 chance. The favourite is on the outside. This is the debutant Brookwood Leader, owned by Mr. A. Zaman, trained by Reggie Older. It's opened up at 6 to 4 favourite. We did tell you that this one earlier on, just read out a couple of lines of form from Ireland, had been running at Drumbo Park and also at Shelburne Park in S5 company. The Greyhounds are making their way to the starting traps. There's around about 2 minutes left for betting. So the front of the traps have been pulled down and there's under a minute now left for betting for the next. And 6 to 4 favourite still is this debutant in trap 6 Brookwood Leader, making his first appearance as a big heavyweight of a dog, over 40 kilos. This one weighs in at Brookwood Leader. 2 to 1 now, Burcote Way. That's just drifted out somewhat. It's 4 to 1, Black Genovese, solid in the market. 6 to 1, trap 1 is Run Woody Run in trap 1. 8 to 1 now, trap 5, Pete's Mojo. And 10 to 1, the 3, Sobbing Piper. And they are loading up now, going in for this sprint. Last one's in. Tia waves the flag. The bell sounds. The hare is on the move for this D5 contest. The 7:35 race 3 here at Towcester. Stand by. The gates kick open and 4, Black Genovese takes a fly and leads early doors. It's 4 from 6, the favourite Brookwood Leader now starts to get busy. Bit of crowded in behind, and 4 is a length or so clear at the top of the straight and extending away. Black Genovese has broken their hearts. Close for second in the air between Brookwood Leader and Run Woody Run. But no doubt about the winner. $15.94 is the winning time there. $15.94 for the winner, Black Genovese, who bombed out the boxes and made all. And 4-6-1 was confirmed there for the third race. 4, Black Genovese the winner. 6, Brookwood Leader was second. And third, Track 1, Run Woody Run. Winner's time there, 15.94.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the congratulations to the Rotors Wildcat 2018 Star Sports Derby Champion Stakes has been won by Track 4 Black Genovese for Steve Rayner and Mr. McLaughlin. And this race is, well, celebrating, I think, a certain film star. Well, certainly he's got the name of a film star. His name is Ryan O'Neill. And hopefully he's making his way down here as we speak. I can't believe he's not really 40, is he, ladies and gentlemen, up on the box? No, he can't be. But well done to Black Genovese if we're expect her very, very soon. But hopefully Ryan's going to be here with the team. It's not that far down. I should have got him to Absam. Actually, not a good idea. Not a good idea. But well done to Steve Rayner, who's won our third race. And PL, we'll give Ryan 1 or 2 minutes to come down. Is he in the house yet? Here he is. Come on, Ryan. You're getting indigestion now. Come and... Excuse me. Yeah, is that all right? Not too sure. If you've got any friends who want to come and take pictures tonight, they're more than welcome to do so. Thank you for your patience. If you'd just like... Do you want to do the presentation here? Go on, young man. Let's take that away. Here we go. Well, congratulations to Ryan O'Neill. He's celebrating his birthday here at Towcester tonight with his friends and family. Big shout up the top, please, for Ryan. Fantastic effort. Well done. I think this is pal Steve, is it? What's your name? Steve-O. Well done. So Ryan, what's it like to be named after a Hollywood star?
Bruce Willis. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I got a white vest. You got white hair.
Oh, I certainly have.
Let's go with this.
It was a hard paper round. Now, Ryan, you enjoying yourself tonight?
Yeah.
Who have we got up there? Do you want to give them a big shout?
I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Lenny Henry. I'd like to thank Mr. T. Okay. I ain't getting no plane.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Ryan, and he's enjoying himself tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the man who's surely not 40. Ryan, your drink is down there. I've kept it nice and safe, so well done. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and congratulations. Well done to race 3's winner, Black Genovese, and I think, PL, you've got the finer details. Thank you.
I certainly have. 7.35 result then went the way of Track 4. Black Genovese again nibbled out in the market. 4-20 to 7-2 the SP for the winner there. 6 Brookwood Leader was a 6-4 favourite, an encouraging debut. 4 Brookwood Leader in second. And Woody Run was third at 6-1. The winner's time 15.94. So next event up will be our 4th race, due off at 7:50. This is the Greyhound Restaurant VIP dining experience from £39.50 stakes. And of course, a lot of people enjoying just that in the main grandstand, the fine dining, and also celebrating these birthdays and events with friends and family. So there's the lineup then for this 4th race. 1 is Unlikely Zach, who weighed in at 29.5. 2, Wickham Warrior, with a racing weight of 28.4. 3 is Black All One, 28.8. 4, the likely favourite, Try Asking Tink, 31.5. The heavyweight of the party is Track 5, Unlikely Leader at 38.2. And Crossfield Hal completes the lineup, the sole wide seed in the Go Faster stripes, 32.7. That's the lineup then with just over 8 minutes left for betting. And we do, in fact, have an early show. I'll give you it down the card to make it easier. You can jot this down in your race card. 6-1. 4-1 trap 2. 6-1 the 3. 7-4. It is indeed favourite. Try Asking Tink. 9-4. Unlikely leader, second favourite. And the third best in the market is trap 6 Crossfield Howe. So a full quote of early betting with 8 minutes left to make your mind up.
Yeah, I'm going to see them. Yeah.
Literally were there recently, so come straight to the race course, see what it's about. It'll be good. Go around doing the presentation.
21st after 5 hours drive.
Is that fancy rod? I think one.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
He just won the last win. He's not allowed to bet.
Right. Yeah. We have 6 races before the children's races. The kids can more than welcome come down and what have you, enjoy the presentation. But you guys can have one on your own if you want. So I can give you race 9, which will be at 9:07. Fancy that? You'll come down. You can come down for the children's race kids if you want anyway, get a taste of it, and then come down for race 9 and do the presentation. Is that all right? Yeah. Just have a bit of fun. What's your name? Hey, yeah? Is that all right? Good timing. Right, so I'll put you down for race 9. Anyone, if you change your mind or whatever, just let me know.
Hedging the bets, are you? What's going on?
Yeah, no. Well, I'm going to give them a couple of tips if they want them, but yeah, just the presentation. So is that all right, Liam? You're going to, yeah? I don't know whether we're quite sing happy birthday down there, but you never know. We might have a go, you know? So, yeah, good. All right, lovely. Right, we'll see you later. Is there a trap or something? Come. Well, you can all come down, but the kids come in, all the kids come in and sort of pat the dog and what have you. But that's, yeah, the children's race for everyone here, you know. So, but you got your own special race, it's sorted. All right, see you later. Right, got about 30 lads coming down now. Race 3. Prepare. Did he do any short? Everyone's opening Maguire scores against United.
So the Greyhounds are coming out onto parade then for the fourth race on your race card. Trap 1, Unlikely Zach, owned and trained by Bob Liddington, is now a 7-1 chance. The 2 is Wickham Warrior, owned and trained by Richard Yates. That trade's now at 5-1. Black or 1 in the white jacket, owned and trained by Bob Liddington, is a 7-1 chance. The favourite and back now, Try Asking Tink, by Mr. K. Heffernan, trained by Stephen Rain at 6-4 from 7-4. Trap 5, Unlikely Leader. He's trained by Stephen Rayner also. This one's now out to 3-1. And Trap 6, Crossfield Hal, by the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trained as well by Stephen Rayner, who's got 3 representatives here and all well fancied. That's a 5-2 chance on the outside. So full quote then, and the Greyhounds are approaching. So almost at post time then for the fourth. This is an A8 grade event. And more sustained support for Trap 4 now. Try Asking Tink. She's had 3 attempts so far and been sent off favourite in the last 2 efforts. But she's not the best of breakers, Try Asking Tink, but she's got plenty of pace. And she's looking to get that slightly better start here this evening and try and dominate this A8 grade. Going in for the fourth. So last couple going in. Tia waiting patiently in front of the traps, just checking they're facing the right way. She's happy, a smile and a wave of the flag from Tia, and the hare is on the move for the fourth here at Towcester. Stand by. Again, the sun comes out. Away and racing, and it's to the first to show. Wickham Warrior into the turn will lead off. 1 just in behind. 5 looking for room is the favourite, who hasn't got a good break again. Try Asking Tink. He's playing catch up down the far side. Wickham Warrior in the blue jacket. Here comes Unlikely Leader wide on the track, making ground now is both 1 and 4 as they reach the fourth and final turn. Richard Yates' Wickham Warrior still has the lead. 2 from 1, then comes 3 up towards the line. That's how they'll finish. 2-1-3. Wickham Warrior banged out the boxes and made all. So Wickham Warrior wins it then. A March 17 puppy, son of Droopy's Jet. It's now 2 wins from 4 starts. A good start to his career and a 29.57 winning time there.
Has any of your guys got phones? You want to take pictures?
We can watch this again on replay.
The man who usually takes pictures is not here, so I think if one of
Good start from the blue jacket. Got to the turn in front. 1 had a posse in behind. 5, the biggest dog in the lineup, Unlikely Leader, tried to make a race of it into the 3rd turn and loomed large but was wide on the track. 2 saving ground. Wickham Warrior kicked away again coming off the last turn. And it was left for 1 and 3 to chase the all the way winner to the line. 2, 1 and 3 then, the order of race 4.
You coming in? Let's go for it. We got Ryan as well. That's Ryan, sorry Ryan. Anyone fancy taking a picture? Someone's going to miss out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can I draw your attention to the presentation podium because we've got the friends and family of Ryan Carter in the house who are celebrating a night here at Towcester. They've got one of the boxes. I think they've got their own music system going on upstairs. They're rocking and rolling. And well done to Wickham Warrior, who's done the business here, winning for the second time in 4 starts. He is the youngest runner in the race, March 2017, who's done the business here. Ryan, have you put all these guys and girls together? What's the occasion?
Just going out on a good night, to be honest. Yeah. Cheap night.
Hopefully you're going to spend a few quid in the bar. I think you started off all right, you guys?
Yeah. Have a good night, yeah.
Good sounds upstairs, I hear.
We're banging them tunes out, got to say.
And you enjoy your evening, yeah, with your friends and family and kick on. Have a good time, Peter. Take it easy. Good luck. Well done to Ryan. He's enjoying himself here. They're in one of the boxes here tonight, and they're having a good evening. 1 or 2 presentations to come later in the evening. I'm going to head to the Hesketh box in due course, so beware, ladies and gentlemen. We have, of course, PL, the result to come. Thank you.
Yeah, and probably good dividends as well if you played on the tote. 2, 1 and 3. 7 to 1 the winner, 6 to 1 the second, and 10 to 1 the third. So a nice win for the youngster Wickham Warrior, going the right way, but wins at a juicy price. The winning time there, 29.57. Just like to draw your attention to the screens and say congratulations and welcome to the RSD Travel and International team. They're dining with us this evening, and I hope that they do indeed enjoy. They've got plenty of parties that are making celebrations here, and I hope your betting winners having a good time, nice food and a couple of bevies. Also congratulations to Ryan, happy 40th birthday. I think we saw Ryan earlier on. Love from all your friends and family. Also welcome to Juniper, and just a note there, Cheshire.co.uk. Again, parties, works parties, families and friends and get-togethers, they're all welcome here at Towcester Racecourse. So you've got around about 5 minutes left for betting for the 5th race on the programme. Leyland Ted is a 7-2 chance in the red jacket. The blue of 2, Downtown Brown, is 9-4, and that is market leader. 3, J-Dev is a 4-1 chance. 4, Mildine Flojo, also a 4-1 chance. Loggy Sparky in the orange jacket is 3-1. And 6, Saffron's Honey is a 7-2 chance. A full quote then for betting for race 5, due off at 8:05. So on walk the K9 Gladiators for race 5. And track 1 is Leyland Ted, who trades at 7-2 for Hazel Kemp. The blue jacket of 2 is Downtown Brown for gentleman Jim Reynolds, the 9-4 favourite. 3 is J-Dev, owned and trained by Bob Liddington. That's a 4-1 chance, as is Emma Richards, Mildine Flojo in the black jacket of 4. 5, Loggy Sparky, owned and trained by Simon Harms. That's a 3-1 chance. And the 7-2 chance completes the lineup in the stripes. Saffron's Honey for Mark Wallace and his Mark Wallace Greyhound Racing Club. 7-2. Full quote then, and out on parade in the centre of the track for the next, with 2 minutes on the Brighton Rock clock. And just to let you know, if you are interested in the football, penalty there at Old Trafford, and Paul Pogba has scored for Man United from the penalty spot. 1-0. Greyhounds at the boxes then for the 5th. And a bit of interest here in the market for Downtown Brown. Quite an exposed. This Greyhound has just had the 3 starts. Oh, sorry, this is his 3rd race. He just had the 2 starts so far. And he was 2nd last time out. And looking to go one better here this evening. The top and the bottom, 1 and 6 traders, 7 to 2 chances. 9 to 2 JDev now, 5 to 1 Mildine Flojo, and the outsider is trap 5. Quite weak in the market and drifting out to 7 to 1. The outsider Loggies Sparky. Loading up then, loading up for the 5th. Do be quick and get your bets on here. Last one's gone in. Tia, our starter, checks them over. Away with the flag and the hare runs for race 5 here at Towcester. Money for trap 2. Out away and racing. Level line, Levy the gates. It's 5 and 6. Marginally in front of 3 and 2. Then comes 1 and 4 outpaced into the initial turn. 5 on the outside goes on. Lucky Sparky has a narrow call from the favourite Downtown Brown. Downtown Brown now takes the shorter route, noses ahead going into the 3rd turn. Then comes 5, they're clear for 1 and 6 as they come off the last. Downtown Brown with a narrow call from Lucky Sparky, but up towards the line. 2 just from 5. Then comes 1. You can pack up your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. $251 confirmed. Then 251, and the winner's time was 29.03. So the favourite scored there in the 5th. Well backed Downtown Brown for Jim Reynolds. And well done to the winning owner there, Mr. Whitty. Only had to wait 3 attempts for his youngster to hit the gold medal. And he certainly had to battle for that win as 5, Lucky Sparky, who was weak in the market, made a real fist of it going into the 3rd turn, but left the gap as he moved wide down the back straight and allowed the blue-jacketed runner Downtown Brown to hit the front and then take control. And as they came off the last turn, he just edged away in the closing stages for a good win. And Downtown Brown, that'll give his confidence the world of good. 2 beats 5 and 1.
Well, thank you very much, PL. Downtown Brown winning for the 3rd time of asking, which is great for Hobbs's Hot Shots on the Towcester app. Hopefully you've downloaded that, and thankfully we're off and running with a winner, so that's good. Now, look, I've got £300 in £50 notes in my hand, which, of course, race 8, we are going to spin the wheel. Anybody here at Towcester tonight, download the Towcester app, and a random winner will be selected, sent to my phone. I'll read it out. You come down, spin the wheel, and if it lands on the appropriate number, the winner of the following race, then you will take that £300. And, of course, it's £1,000 tomorrow. Now, these lovely people here are, of course, in memory of Malcolm and Mark. It's a company called Juniper, which the boss, Andrew, is going to kindly tell me a little bit more. But, my dear, if you want to come through, Jimmy Reynolds trains at Downtown Brown, owned by Mr. Whitty. So, guys and girls, if you want to take those pictures, and I'll have a chat with Andrew, the boss of Juniper. He's going to tell me how you came about to sponsor this race, Andrew.
Well, it's our 15th anniversary being in business. We are manufacturers in Northamptonshire. We make leather stuff, so pretty typical for Northamptonshire doing leather. But so first time here. Hopefully the staff are all having a good time. Way up there. And in our 15 years, we sadly lost 2 colleagues, and so we dedicated this race to the memory of Malcolm and Mark.
And just give us their second names, Malcolm and Mark.
Malcolm Goodman and Mark Enfield, and Malcolm's son Lance is on the balcony here tonight.
Okay, well, we certainly raise a glass to the memory of Malcolm and Mark, representing the guys down here from Juniper, who've had a good evening. They have a rest of the evening, I'm sure, is going to be fantastic. 1 or 2 winners in the house. Have we done okay? Yeah, and don't offend him, but I take it you did back the favourite there, Downtown Brown. You did. Well done. We'll give him an extra pat. So there you go. Thank you very much to Andrew. Thank you very much to Juniper. And, of course, the race in memory of Malcolm and Mark. Just a reminder, kids, that was race 5. You know what happens for race 6. All the kids in the house come down and do exactly what these guys and girls have done. Meet and greet the winner and hopefully connections as well. And we'll have some fun down here. Of course, just a reminder that very soon I will be getting that text. I think the cut-off point is 8:30 PL. They've got 25 minutes to enter the competition to win this £300. And it's easily done. It's on the spin of the wheel. You don't even have to pick the winner, which is a good thing where I'm concerned, I'm sure.
Well worth getting involved, Jonathan. Well worth getting involved. So download the Towcester app. Simple to do. £300 could be yours this evening. Just to run through the result for the 805, and it could be that some of the representatives from Jupiter forced down the price of Downtown Brown, opened up 9-4, ended up 7-4, clear favourite, and beat Loggy Sparky, who was second at 7-1. The order in 2-5-1, Leyland Ted third at 7-2. The winner's time 29.03. Well done to Connections, well done to Juniper, and thanks to Andrew for fetching his team here this evening. out of parade then for the 6th race. This is a staying race. It's also the children's race. There's just 5 dogs going to post this. Track 4 is vacant as your programme, but we've got a 6-bend contest here, so 1.5 circuits of the track. Track 1 is Winking Sandstorm, trained by Bernie Warren, trades at 4-1. Ale Mary, also trained by Bernie. That's a 4-1 chance also in the blue jacket. Dress Code in 3 is a 3-1 chance for Steve Rayner. Favourite is Clondouglas Road for Bernie Warren, 5-4. And Kevin Hutton's Scruff's Penny is a 3-1 chance in trap 6. So 5 runners going to post. Trap 4 vacant here. Just under 3 minutes left for betting. The Greyhounds have made their way to the far side of the track then, so this is a 6-bend contest, an S3 grade event, and short price favourite here is Track 5, Clondouglas Road, who led everywhere to the run-in last week and was beaten by the stayer Brilliant Design. No Brilliant Design in the lineup here, but 2, 3 and 6 all renewed rivalry from that race last week, which was last Saturday morning when I was here. So 5-4 favourite in the orange Clondouglas Road. 3-1 chances then in traps 3 and 6. The 2 is 4-1, and the red jacket runner is now 5-1 from 4-1. So a 5-dog race for the children's race. Don't forget to send the children out after this race for the presentation. And they are now going in. Going in then for the 8:21, race 6. And Tia waves a flag. And the hare is set in motion for this 6-bend contest. Race away at Towcester, and 6, Scruff's Penny gets a flyer on the outside and noses ahead of Clondouglas Road into the turn. Clondouglas Road, though, now kicks on and hits the front at the 2nd bend. Ahead of Winking Sandstorm, who's now making a race of it. And Winking Sandstorm has now got on with the circuits of race. 1 from 5, then 3, 2, 6 has dropped away tamely. And 1 now takes control. Winking Sandstorm goes on from Dress Code, who's moved into 2nd spot ahead of Clondouglas Road. As they reach the penultimate turn on the inside, Winking Sandstorm trying to fend off the attentions of Dress Code. Here comes Clondouglas Road back for more. Trying to stay on now from the back is Scruff's Penny, but up towards the line it's Dress Code that's got on. Dress Code wins it from Clondouglas Road. 3 has beaten 5 in the 6 at Towcester. So the order in then was 3, 5 and 6, and the winner's time 42.96. Dress Code coming from off the pace to win it. 6 was the first to show from the boxes, but then Clondouglas Road hit the front, the favourite, went on. But 1 was on the premises there, Winking Sandstorm, and as they crossed the winning line for the first time, took control of the race and went on by a good length and a half. But here slipstreaming was Dress Code, who sees the trip out really well for Stephen Rayner. And as they reached the penultimate turn, it was Winking Sandstorm trying to fend off the attentions of both Dress Code and Clondouglas Road. And as they came down the home straight for the final time, the white dog in the white jacket kicked on for success to win by just over a length in the end.
Well, it is race 6 now. You know, ladies and gentlemen, what that means. It means it is the children's race. Any more kids in the house, you want to join the party down here, you're more than welcome. My photographer, Jim, is just, well, he's disappeared for the night. So parents, get those phones out and please take a picture of your nearest and your dearest, as it's another winner for the Steve Rayner camp. And Paul, gentleman that Paul is, he's come in to have a presentation picture with all the kids. Just be careful of Dress Code's feet, guys and girls. But apart from that, just enjoy it. Give him a pat. He's a top dog, his Dress Code. Stays all day. He's won for the 12th time now in 74 starts. And he's an absolute pro. So, and then we're going to have a big smile for the camera for your mums and dads. Remember, just a few minutes' time, we'll be spinning that wheel ahead of race 8 for the Imperial Cars Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. Get your entries via the Towcester app. Download it. It's very easy to do. Head on to competitions and download it there. So well done to Dress Code. He's won the 6-bend race, the children's race. Race 6 on the card. Well done to Paul. Thank you very much. Now let's have a chat with these kids. Are you coming in, young man? You're more than welcome. You want to come in? No? Right. You stay there, kids. I want your names first. Stay in. Stay right. What's your name, my dear?
Aisha.
Aisha. How old are you?
6.5.
Hey, you don't forget that half. Right. What's your name, my friend?
Tommy.
Hello, Tommy. How old are you?
3.
You're 3. Well done. You stay there. What's your name, my dear?
Zara.
Hello. And how old are you, Zara?
7.
7. You stay there. You stay there. All right, big fella. What's your name?
Kieran.
Hello, Kieran. How old are you?
6.
6. Give a big smile to your mums and dad. You're even bigger. What's your name? I think I know you.
Jake.
Jake. How old are you, Jake?
11.
You're 11. And how old are you? 16.
9.
How old are you?
11.
11 as well. Big tall lad. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam. Right. And your name, my friend?
Max.
Max. Right. And how old are you?
11.
Who supports Manchester United here? Yeah, I think you were 1-0 up the last I heard. So there you go. Maybe Leicester. I don't know. Anyway. Right. Are you too old to dance, you guys, or do you mind doing it? Do you fancy a dance? Fancy a dance? Fancy a dance? Right, you ready? Come on, let's have a team floss. Do you know how to do that? What's a team floss? Right, go for it. 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go. Wow, who gets the prize? Very good. Oh, that's it. I like that. A little bit of break dance in there as well. So there you go. That was the children's race, ladies and gentlemen. You guys and girls have been absolutely fantastic sports. Make sure you join your parents after going to see that nice man who let you out. Thank you very much. That was the children's race. We do that here every single night. They were great sports. PL, you do that, you'd be probably on your way to a hip operation, wouldn't you?
I'm impressed, Hobbsy. Hobbsy says, and the kids do. It's great. No rehearsals at all. Straight into it. Brilliant. Good to see the kids enjoying themselves in the children's race, and that's every 6th race here on our evening meetings at Towcester. So the full result there was 3, 5 and 6, and the winner's time for Dress Code 42.96. And look at that beautiful skyline here at Towcester, and we're awaiting the runners for race 7. There's just over 7 minutes left for betting for race 7. And there's the list of runners up on your screens for this A4 contest over the 480 standard trip of 4-bend journey at Towcester. Lightfoot Daniel in trap 1 is a 32.4 chance. The 2-dog, Palace Jester, weighed in at 35 dead. That's the heaviest in the lineup. Only just though in front of Express Tatler in trap 3, who's 34.3. Trap 4, Into Colour, is the lightest in the lineup at 25.8. Dunham Kenny is in trap 5 for Jane Houghton, and Energized Honey is in trap 6 for Mark Wallace. So there's the list of betting also. 6-4 Lightfoot Daniel for Hazel Kemp. 5-2 Palace Jester for Chris Joyce. Then we've got 6-1 Express Tatler. 4-1 Into Colour. 4-1 also Dunham Kenny, and 7-2 Energized Honey. A full quote then, and the lineup for race 7 with 6 minutes left for betting. We just brushed past the halfway stage in our race programme. We reached race 7, and we're back over 4 bends for the 8:36. Lightfoot Daniel for Hazel Kemp is the 2-1 favourite. Trap 2 is Palace Jester, a 5-2 chance for Chris Joyce. Express Tatler for Richard Yates is now 7-1, and he's out a point. Into Colour for Jim Reynolds is now 5-1 chance. Dunham Kenny for Jane Houghton is 9-2, and Energized Honey for Mark Wallace is solid at 7-2. Full quote then, with around about 2 minutes left of betting for the 7th. Greyhound's at the traps then for the next. 7-4 now, Lightfoot Daniel. Opened up 6-4, went 2-1. It's just been clipped back into 7-4. It is a solid favourite here in front of his next door neighbour, Palace Jester, who's also solid at 5-2. Oh, bit of money as well for trap 6, Energised Honey. 7-2 into 3-1. The rest of them are all on the slide. 5-1 into Colour. And 9-2 Dunham Kenny, and 8-1 Express Tatler now. Going in then, loading up for the 7th. Do be quick and get those bets on. Nice. A rapido. This is Heat 2 of the Game Greyhound Nutritional Kennel Sweepstake. Hare runs then for the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Sweepstake Heat 2. First two go forward to next Friday's final. Stand by. Lids rising away and racing, and 4 into Colour gets a good start in front of Palace Jester, who's got the better early zip and goes on with Lightfoot Daniel for company. They just rub shoulders there, and Lightfoot Daniel noses ahead at the halfway stage. It's 1 from 2, then comes 3, with 5 and 6 and 4 bunching up at the third turn. It's 1 and 2 at it, hammer and tongs in a ding-dong war of attrition as they come off the last bend. 2 noses back to the front, they brush shoulders. Here's 3 late and fast. Express Tatler has got the job done in a blanket finishing behind. The rank outside the scores for Richard Yates. Well done, Express Tatler. It was a real blanket in behind for Minor Medals, and who has got that all-important qualifying second posse? 29.18 was the winning time for Express Tatler, who's got his head in front where it mattered. Late and fast he came. And we wait with bated breath. So 3 has beaten 4, and it's a dead heat for third between 2 and 5. 3-4 and a dead heat between 2 and 5 for third. What a race this was. A ding-dong battle between Lightfoot Daniel and Palace Jester. They rubbed shoulders on plenty of occasions, and it was a bit personal, wasn't it, as they came off the last. And here came the 3 late to claim the prize. Into Colour got back up for second for Jim Reynolds, gives him a runner in next week's final. 3-4 and a dead heat for third between traps 2 and 5. The winning time there, 29.18.
Well, one of the oldest runners in the race, Express Tatler, has done the business. It's another winner for Richard Yates's kennel, and success for those guys. I'm going to welcome very shortly the team from RSD Travel. Guys, if you want to join us here, you're more than welcome. We're going to welcome Express Tatler in. Now, most importantly, guys and girls, Nick Humphrey. Is Nick Humphrey in the house? Nick Humphrey, please make yourself known to me. Nick Humphrey, if you know Nick Humphrey, please come and say hello. Right, now I digress, because the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Sweepstake Heat 2 has been won by another Richard Yates trained greyhound in the shape of Express Tatler. And the guys from RSD Travel are going to welcome him. Probably remiss not to mention that maybe, get those camera phones at the ready this evening, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. The presentation now, and of course, as PL, Paul Lawrence, your esteemed commentator, has informed you tonight, the first two qualifying for next Friday's final. Big money for these graded runners. Now, who is the boss for RSD? Oh, it is you, right? Yeah, okay. I thought you were promoted a little bit earlier, but you're a very smart chap, so I'm not surprised you're the boss. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about RSD.
Oh, it's a travel agency which is world famous and in European famous. Thank you very much for the picture. In Europe, cultural trips all over the place.
And Sam, where are you based?
In Germany.
But
Here in Towcester. And here in Towcester.
you've come a long way tonight, but you're just in Towcester in the high street there, yeah?
Just for the race.
Just for the, well done, well done. Private jet, of course, you get a good deal, don't you, I suppose. So, right, well, tell the ladies and gentlemen what they should do for their next trip. They should come and see you in Towcester High Street, is that right?
No, they just can call in and just see some flyers which are around and just call in.
And you got a website as well?
Yes, it is rctravel.co.uk.
And, of course, being that you're at Towcester Racecourse tonight, if any of these lovely people phone you and say, we were at Towcester Racecourse tonight, you sponsored one of the races, can we have a discount? You'll say absolutely yes.
Yes.
And what's your name, sir?
Vasily.
Vasily, you're a gentleman. Enjoy the rest of your evening with the guys and girls of RSD Travel. Thank you very much. They are the sponsors of Race 7, which has been won by Trap 3 Express Tatler. Now, thank you. Is Nick Humphrey in the building? Nick Humphrey, I can hear a yes. I'm going to give you another couple of minutes. Are you Nick? Ah, well done, Nick. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Right. You know what this is all about? You're spinning the wheel, young man. Yeah. Do you want to hold this? There you go. Do you want to take out the money and have a look at the money? You got £6 50 notes. We're up to £300, but I'm going to take that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick is now going to spin the wheel because we're looking forward to race 8. Have you had a chance to look at the race, Nick? Yeah? What are you kind of going to try to spin for? Who do you fancy?
1 or 5 would be nice.
So you're going for either Dunham Oriole or Jazzy Jazz, yeah? Okay, well, go for it, big man. You're away. This is Nick Humphrey, who's the winner of Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. And he won this quite easily by entering it on the Towcester app under competitions. And his name was fired through to my phone. 1, 3, 4. It looks like it's landed on trap 4, which is Holden Bullet, trained by John Blenko. Was it in your calculations?
Not really. I fancy 1 and 5, but you never know.
You never know. Okay, well, we'll see. It's a 9. No, what have we got? 4 to 1 chance. 4 to 1 chance at the moment. So we wish you all the best. We got a 5-runner race, so I don't know if that increases your odds. Maybe not. But
Yeah, there's 1 not there, so that definitely makes it a little bit easier.
so Joella Rosie doesn't go. So PL, Nick Humphrey is cheering on trap 4 Holden Bullet. We've just seen the folks from RSD, and next time you book your romantic holiday, PL, to the Seychelles or something, you now know where to go. They'll give you a discount.
You'll try it on it anyway, Hobbsy. You'll try it on. So Holden Bullet is the choice of from the wheel for Nick, and Jonathan Blenko trains. There's a lineup then. 1 is Dunham Oriole, 2 Harry's Risk, 3 Malox Ronaldo, 4 Holden Bullet, 5 Jazzy Jazz, as Joella Rosie has been withdrawn in season earlier on. 5 Dog Grey Strap 6 will remain vacant for the next 8 minutes left for betting. Greyhounds out on parade then for the next race 8 on your programme. Trap 6, Giola Rosie, has been withdrawn in season. No reserves, a vacant trap in Trap 6, a 5-runner race for race 8. Trap 1, Dunamorial, is the favourite, or is the second favourite actually at 7-4. The favourite is in Trap 5, Jazzy Jazz at 6-4. It's then 4-1 Trap 4, Holden Bullet. 9-2 Trap 3, Malax Ronaldo. And 5-1, just gone out to 7-1, Harry's Risk in the blue jacket of 2. Full quote then, and just over 2 minutes left for betting. So the Greyhounds are behind the boxes then for the next, just under a minute to get your last few bets on. 7-4 joint favourites now, Traps 1, Dunamorial, and 5, Jazzy Jazz. 7-2, 3-1 now, Holden Bullet. So that's interesting. £300 up for grabs on the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway for Nick. 6-1 then, Malax Ronaldo, and 8-1 now, Harry's Risk. Full quote then, as we approach post time for the 8th. So they're going in for the 8.52. So that's it, the last one's gone in. There's the belt. And the hare runs for race 8, the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. Nick's on Trap 4 here for 300 smackaroonies. And away and racing with 1 and 4, the first to show, and it's Holden Bullet into the turn for Johnny Blenko that hits the front and skips on. A length or so clear, just moves wide and allows Dunamorial up on the inner, and it's 1 that's gone on from 4, then 5, gap to 2 and 3, the back marker into the third turn, and 4 regains the lead and goes on. 5 though is the big danger here. Jazzy Jazz on the inner has kicked on up the last for Simon Harms. Jazzy Jazz by a length or so from Holden Bullet, and 5 will beat 4 in the 8th. So Jazzy Jazz breaks the heart of Nick, trainer Johnny Blenko, and the 300 Smackers goes west. Winning time there 29.42. Nick certainly got a thrill for his money there, we have to say. Holden Bullet bolted out, just moved off a true line on a couple of occasions. Delamorio was allowed a seam up on the inner, but couldn't quite take full advantage, and it was Jazzy Jazz with the latest thrust. A string of seconds for Simon Harms has been converted into gold. Let's watch this again on review then. There's 4 just spinning wide. 1 gets up on the inside and grabs the lead, but 4 Holden Bullet gamely came back for more and regained the lead going into the third turn. Look at the daring run from 5, who just brushed shoulders with the one dog there, hit the front between the third and fourth turns and kicked on. Went on to win by about a length and a quarter in the end.
Come in, Jessica. Come on, all girls. Someone's got to take a picture. Oh. Someone was collecting winnings, yeah? Well, that was a close call for Nick Humphrey, of course, in the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. He said he fancied 5 or 1. It was Jazzy Jazz who won the race, but his Greyhound Holden Bullet went oh so close to giving Nick Humphrey a £300 cash bonus tonight. Look, there's fun and frolics going on down by the presentation podium because we have a very special young lady by the name of Jessica Baisley, whose 30th birthday it is. If it's not today, certainly we're in the vicinity, so she's here with her nearest and dearest, all her mates, and they're having a fantastic time. We've got Simon Harms' kennel coming in. I think we've got Logan, yeah? Logan's going to come in as well. So, guys, and if you want to take the pictures, and we'll have a chat with Jessica in due course. And there we go. There's a very proud winner, Jazzy Jazz, winning for the 3rd time in 15 starts. She's February 2016. She's about 2.5 years old, and she's an absolute star and a winner for Simon and Logan Harms on this funky Friday night, race 8. Pictures done, girls? We okay? Let's have a chat with Jessica. Jessica, is it your birthday today, or was it earlier this week?
It was Monday.
It was Monday. Fantastic. So you enjoying your night here at Towcester?
Yes, very much so.
You've got a team of people up here. Do you want to give them a big shout out up there? Any names?
Names? Oh, there's too many. Costume, Tammy, Matt, Cheese, Joe, Molly. There's so many.
What about these lovely ladies next to you?
Alice and Kat.
Fantastic. Right, who's got the winners? Anyone been at the bookmaker? Right, yeah, good. Oh, very good. And remember, you got the toaster bet. You got these lovely. Look, Mr. Johnson and BG. You would love to take their money, wouldn't you? Absolutely. So there you go, girls. Well, look, Jessica, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I think this race was a little bit better. It was too much of a rush earlier. You've given you a little bit of time to enjoy.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, we hope to see you here again, girls, you know, for your next. I mean, obviously, you're only, 21, 22 or something. So, yeah, I mean, we got maybe a little bit of a while for your 30th, but come for your 25th or something. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jessica. Big cheer for Jessica on her 30th birthday. PL, back to you.
Sounds like someone's having fun down there. And if you back Jazzy Jazz, well, you're rewarded with a 2-1 winner. Beat Holden Bullet at 5-2, and Donna Morial was the favourite, 7-4 back in third. So 5-4-1 the result. The winner's time 29:42. There's plenty more to cheer about in the next, the 9:07. Greyhounds out on parade then for the 9th race on the programme. And the favourite here just is You Little Jimbo for Hazel Kemp at 9-4, just in front of the next door neighbour, Harry Blue Boy, for Heather Dimmock at 5-2. Then we've got 2 3-1 chances. The 2-dog, Dinner or Monia, and Pingby Slick. And then we've got Siderian Dino in 1 and Dun and Proud in 3, both trading as 5-1 chance. Full quote then out of parade for the third heat of the Game Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Sweepstake. The first 2 will go forward to next Friday's final. Dogs at the boxes then for the next. And You Little Jimbo is 9-4 favourite. So loading up. Just about to be checked over by Tia, our starter for this evening. A wave and a smile. And the hare is on the move for Heat 3 of the Gain Greyhound Nutrition Kennel Sweepstakes. First two go forward to next Friday's final. And away and racing, and You Little Jimbo on the outside, but Hazel Kem takes a flyer and the lead into the turn. Has a two-legged advantage from Dun and Proud. 6, 3, 5, 4, then 1 and 2 at the back. 6 spinning wide. This allows Dun and Proud now to hit the front going into the third turn. 3 and 6 back for more. 4 waiting in the wings. Pingby Slick ready to strike as they reach the fourth and final bend. It's Dun and Proud for Jane Houghton that's gone on once more. 3, 6 and 4, and Dun and Proud will win it. You Little Jimbo is the qualifier back in second, and they will go forward to next week's final. Dun and Proud then at a juicy price for Jane Houghton. So 3-6-4 confirmed, then 3 has beaten 6 and 4. 28.67 was the winning time. Good run that one from Dun and Proud, who's put some solid efforts behind him and converted those consistent efforts into a win here when it mattered this evening. You Little Jimbo was the first to show from the boxes, but he moved awfully wide, as is his wont at the halfway stage, and allowed the white-coated Dun and Proud to just nose ahead going into the third bend, and then coming off the last started to assert. The 3 may just have glanced off the inside running rail there. Sorry, Pingby Slick, the 4-dog in behind. However, it was left for Dun and Proud to go on and score nicely.
Well, thank you very much, PL. Dun and Proud has certainly lived up to his name, because he's done connections proud once again in race 9. It's a very special race as well, because we're going to celebrate a young man's birthday who's joined us down here, young Liam. You can come and join us with your family. Make sure someone's going to take a picture for posterity, because we're going to welcome in a greyhound by the name of Dun and Proud. So here we go. How are you doing on your birthday, Liam?
Good.
Good. We'll have a chat with you in a minute. Let's welcome the winner in. And I think it's another winner for the Hoftons. Dun and Proud doing the business for the third time in 13 starts, running out of trap 3. And Liam is celebrating his 6th birthday. I think the family have just about moved into the Towcester area, I think, recently. Would that be right? Absolutely. So here we go. Here is Dun and Proud. And here he is. He is proud. He's standing proud as well. Liam, you're going to come and say well done. You can pat him if you want. Get a little bit closer. If you want to take the pictures, family, you're more than welcome to do so. And we'll have a chat with Liam in due course. So he's celebrating his 6th birthday. He's with his parents and friends and family in the Empress Suite, the restaurant on the first floor this evening. So he's enjoying his evening. He's enjoying his 6th birthday, and he had a special presentation as well, because we had the children's race a little bit earlier, but we said that we're going to keep this one for you, Liam, so you're going to celebrate your 6th birthday. Thank you very much to Proud. Evie, thank you very much. Right, do you want to have a chat with me? Where are you going? Come on. There you go. Right, what did you think of Proud? Was he a nice dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Did you think he was going to win?
No.
Ah, well, he did. He's a big dog. I think he'll win again as well. So you're 6 years old. Have you got a favourite football team?
Yes.
Who's that then?
Tottenham.
You fancy Tottenham, eh? How are they going to do this year?
Good.
They're going to be good this year. They were pretty good last year. They didn't sign anybody, though. You worried about that?
No.
No, you're not. You've got Harry Kane, exactly. You've got most of the England football team. You'll be well. You'll do well. Just don't beat Chelsea, eh? Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Well done to Liam and many happy returns. He was 6 years old today, PL. He's enjoying his night. They just moved into the area of Towcester. So this is their first visit to the racecourse. It certainly won't be their last. PL, back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Done and Proud there was the winner of the 9th race at 8-1, big price, and denied the favourite, You Little Jimbo, at 9-4. Pingby Slick, who just bounced off the inside running rail coming off the last, still managed to get up for third, was a 3-1 chance. The winner's time there was a tasty 28.67. We're going to move on to race 10 for the next. And as if by magic, there are the racing weights for the runners for this next, which is a sprint, just a two-bender over the 260-metre trip. One is Chantilly in red, 24.8 the weight. Shays DJ's in 2 at 31.7. Air Force Cluxton, the old boy, is 35.1. Adra Hanasti is 27.9. Mama Genoa 24.6, and Oscar's Spring 31.8. That's the runners then, with around about 10 minutes left for betting now for the 9.23.
The glass smashes in the dishwasher, you have to drain it out.
Greyhound and Parade then for the next. This is race 10 on your race card at a D3 sprint. And it sees Chantilly in red as the 7-4 favourite for Richard Yates. 6-1 then trap 2, Shays DJ. 9-2 trap 3, Air Force Cluxton. 4-1 Adrian Asti in 4. The 5 dog is second best in the market, Mama Genoa at 11-4 for Bob Liddington. And Oscar Spring, who was a winner in D4 company, so comes up in grade here for Steve Taylor and Jim Reynolds. That's 4-1. Greyhounds will make their way to the far side of the track with just under 3 minutes to get your bets on. Dogs arrived at the boxes then for the next, the 10th, which is a D3 sprint. And money here for the red-jacketed runner Chantilly in red is now 6-4 from 7-4. So solid support for that rival. Also money for Adrahan Asti, 4-1 into 5-2. So a big move for Adrahan Asti. Richard Yates trains both 1 and 4, and they've both been backed here.
If I wasn't going to uni, I would have left. Well, let's put it like this. I've been waiting 8 months for shot classes.
So they're going in.
I had no equipment on this bike. What's him? Yeah, I've asked Matt, I've asked Adam. I had a list, basically. Make a list of things.
Start away as a flag. D3 the grade then, 260 metre sprint for the 10th. Stand by. Gates lift and off and racing. 5 and 6 break as 1. Oscar Spring shows early pace. Oh, stumbling there is Mama Genoa when challenging at the first bend. But Oscar Spring has booted clear. Chantilly in red, she means it. 6 from 1. The bookends fight it out. But Oscar Spring is going to get there. 6 from 1. Look like 3 just in front of 4 for third. But we'll leave that to the judge. It may go to photos all round here at Towcester in a thriller. Oscar Spring confirmed as the winner then. 6 has beaten 1. Winner's time 15.86. Just waiting on the third here. 6, 1 and 3 has been confirmed as we suspected. Then let's watch this on review. Good run into the turn from 6, but he cut the bend and he just nudged into 5 and 5. Mama Janat just lost her balance somewhat and shuffled back through the pack quickly. Chantilly in red came storming through to challenge Oscar Spring, but he was in determined mood. Oscar Spring, back-to-back victories for Steve Taylor, the owner, and Jim Reynolds, the trainer. Oscar Spring wins narrowly from Chantilly in red. Air Force Cluxton third.
My Mac is definitely coming out next race. Cold. All right. I'm struggling for presentations now. Oh no, it's terrible, isn't it? It is, yeah, very poor. People sitting with more people. I know, more people at the top there. They always say, it's always gets busy, you know. I mean, that's the business I know now, where they're all busy. Yes. Well, success in the sprint for Trap 6, Oscar Spring, trained by Jim Reynolds for Steve Taylor, and a cracking win. And I think, as you said, PL, a greyhound who took, I think, 10 starts to break its duck and then has come in and landed the spoils at the 11th time of asking, and now the 12th as well. So no sign of JR. So had he run tonight? Fantastic, wasn't he? He's certainly turned the corner, don't you think?
Oh yeah, really well. Run really well.
Good for JR, good for Steve Taylor, the owner?
Yeah.
I'll leave you be. Well done. Thank you very much for your time. And well done to Oscar Spring, who has got that winning habit, and he had to knuckle down to beat Chantilly in red. Now, we've got no presentations as such, so if there's anyone desperate to make a presentation, then come and let me know. But we have, of course, a couple of thank yous to make. To Nick Humphrey, of course, commiserations with the Imperial Cars Supermarket. Near Miss, of course, and our sponsor tonight, amongst them, Gain Nutrition, who sponsored the heats, of which we have the final next Friday. Big money for those graded runners. PL, it's getting rather nippy down here. I might have to go and get the overcoat. Back to you.
Yes, the weather's slightly changing in the last couple of days, isn't it? But we'll crack on. We'll crack on. We've still got 2 races to go. Hobbsy doing a grand job downstairs. And we'll just confirm the result of race 10 for you up in this warm gantry. 6, 1 and 3. Oscar Spring, the winner at 4-1. Chantilly in red was second, the 5-4 favourite. Air Force Cluxton third at 6-1. The winner's time 15.86. We move on to race 11 next. And we're going to go back over the 4-bend trip. A3 the grade for the 9.39. So the penultimate race is upon us, and the Greyhounds are out on parade for the 11th. Ramsbur Ella in trap 1 is an 8-1 chance for Hazel Kemp. All About Will in the blue jacket of 2 is 5-1 for Stephen Rayner. The 3, white jacketed, Unlikely Paco, also trained by Stephen Rayner, an 8-1 chance. Killen Fury for Derek Law is 5-4 favourite. Awesome Alfie making his debut here this evening for gentleman Jim Reynolds is 2-1, and Jazz Jake completes the lineup for trainer Mark Wallace at 6-1. That's the list of runners and the protagonists for race 11 with 2 minutes left for betting. So the dogs are at the boxes then for the next. The favourite is Killen and Fury. Opened up even money, has drifted out now to 6-4, but still holds tight on the front end of the market. Awesome Alfie making his debut here this evening as a 2-1 chance. It's then 4-1 All About Will in trap 2. That's touch 5-1 as well. So there's a bit of interest for trap 2. Now 7-2. So 5-1 into 7-2. Money for the 2 dog here. 5-1 Jazz Jake, that was 6-1, so there's a bit of interest for the stripes as well at fancy prices. And the ones that have drifted to double digits, Ramsbur Ella 12-1, Unlikely Paco also 12-1. So race 11, an A3 grade event, and they're now loading up, going in for race 11. So the last one going in then. Race 11 pretty imminent. Starter checked them over. And Tia waves her flag and the hare is on the move for race 11. Fancy runners in 4 and 5 here. Gates lift off and racing. 1, 2 and 5 all break smartly and into the turn. All About will take them along. From Awesome Alfie, who's turned in second. Then behind these comes Ramsbur Ella. They're clear then of Unlikely Paco, and the favourites in trouble at the back of the pack. It's 2 All About Will with the lead. A daring run for Awesome Alfie, but he doesn't find any room at the third turn, and 2's kicked on again. It's All About Will from Awesome Alfie. Ramsbur Ella, the big price running on, but 2, the work is done. 2 has beaten 5, close for third between 4, Killen and Fury, the favourite, who ran on all too late, and 1, Ramsbur Ella. So All About Will, he got to the front and stayed there, and Awesome Alfie making his debut. He went for a daring run on the inside, but had the door firmly slammed in his face and was forced to check. (251) has been confirmed. The order is 251. All About Will, Awesome Alfie, and Ramsbur Ella. Let's watch this again. Oh, 2 squeezed to the front there. All About Will. And let's just watch the travels of Awesome Alfie. He decided to go for the inside route, but then the bend came and he climbed all over the back of the leader. And 2 kicked again, went on to win it. 2's beaten 5 and 1 grabbed 3rd.
Well, the winning time confirmed, 28.77 for our winner of race 11, which is Trap 2, All About Will, winning the Bar 4000 celebration packages from £15 stakes. A cracking win, an 11th win on the card from 63 starts for the pretty consistent All About Will, owned by the Grigori family, trained by Stephen Rayner. Steve Rayner, it's another win for the kennel. They're going great guns this evening. We have one more race just to go. Remember, we do it all again twice tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, first race, 10:16, live at the track, live on the app, live on at the races as well. Join myself and Tony Ennis from 10 a.m. Pretty early for you, I know, PL, but no doubt you'll be in the vicinity, hopefully. And of course, tomorrow night, 10 races, open race action here at Towcester as well. If memory serves, 7:37 at the time of the first race. So that was Trap 2 winning race 11, All About Will. Well done to Steve Rayner. They're now off for the night. They haven't got a runner in the lucky last. We'll let them go. PL, back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. We're just watching the replay of the 11th race where Awesome Alfie came with a seemingly race-winning manoeuvre. However, just couldn't quite find the gap when it mattered, and maybe his inexperience of the Towcester contours showed, where he just found the back end of the leader, who kicked on once more, and All About Will has gone on to win it, and win it quite nicely in the end. All About Will for Stephen Rayner. The SP of the winner was 7-2, the second was 2-1, and the third 12-1. 2-5 won the order, winning time 28.77. We've got one more race left. Race 12 is an A7 grade event and will be around about just over 10 minutes away. We move on to the 12th and final race of the evening. Hope you've enjoyed your evening so far. Maybe you can go out with the winner. The favourite is Track 1 Magna Rex at 6-4 for Jane Houghton. And this greyhound recently switching from Shawfield. And had a couple of qualifying trials. Went well and has opened up as a short price favourite. Second best in the market is next door neighbour Towcester Evita at 5-2. So 4-1. Kerry Road Fifi for Jim Reynolds in trap 3. 4-dog Time Will Tell, also trained by Jane Houghton. He's a 7-1 chance. Cousin Dupree for Mark Wallace is 7-2. And Faraway Hills for Jim Reynolds is also 7-2. Full quote then for the 12th and final race of the evening. Grounds at the boxes there for the 12th and final race of the evening. Fancy runner in track 1. Magna Rex making his debut here this evening for Jane Houghton. Jane's got 2 representatives, as has Mark Wallace and Jim Reynolds. Two-handed apiece. 5-4 now, track 1. Money for the favourite. Couple of the outsiders drifting out. Time Will Tell us out to 8-1 now in track 4. They're going in there, going in for the lucky last. Good luck with your bets here. A wave of the flag of the hare runs for the 12th and final time here at Towcester. Good luck. Here comes the buddy. Up go the lids and off and racing, and 5. Cousin Dupree takes a flyer and leads into the turn. And then in behind these comes the red jacketed runner. Trouble there at the back for Faraway Hills, who cut the bend and held up the progress of Towcester Evita and Kerry Road Fifi. As down the far side, Cousin Dupree kicks into a 3-length lead. Magna Rex, the debutant, chases hard in second. A yawning gap back to Time Will Tell, the big outsider in third as they spin for the judge. Cousin Dupree on the front end will not be denied. Cousin Dupree wins it. 5 beats 1 and 4. And Cousin Dupree, a big, big win in the last. $28.98 was the winning time for Cousin Dupree, who ran over the longer journey last Saturday morning. Prior to that, he'd won over the 4-bend trip, and he wins again here tonight. Bombed out the boxes. Let's watch this again on replay. Trapped really well. Went to the turn, grabbed the lead. 6 cut inside, but cut the bend too soon and cannoned into the 1 and held up 2 and 3, and it was a bit messy at the first bend, and Cousin Dupree with that good break got on the front end, got on the steel, and kept digging for England. And the Brindle son of Kinloch Bray has kicked away and won quite handsomely in the last and gone on for a 5-length win. 1 was second and 4 was third.
Thank you very much, PL. Well, Blogsy, he's owned by Gareth and Barry Trotter. I'm not too sure in the house, but hopefully they are watching on RPG TV, or hopefully on the Towcester app, because they're hearing that we're giving him credit, because well done to Cousin Dupre, who's won for the 7th time in 50 starts. And as you say, PL, he's a versatile sort. He ran over 6 bends last time. Prior to that, he won over 480, and he's won at a decent price. He is the winner of the Getting Out Stakes. I'm not too sure how many people had that, but it's still early for 1 or 2 people. Some of those boxes look in full flow at the moment. So carry on and enjoy yourself here at Towcester. We look forward to seeing you soon. If you want to be here in the morning for breakfast, you can. If you want to be here in the evening for 10 race card, including open races, you can. It's free entry, of course, for both, as it is on Sunday night. All it leaves me to say is thank you to our esteemed commentator this evening, who's got the best seat in the house, the bird's eye view, Mr. Paul Lawrence Esquire. Thank you to everybody else, Steve Katz and the crew. Enjoy the rest of your evening and a safe journey home, ladies and gentlemen, and well done to Blogsy and Cousin Dupre and the Trotter family. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, big thanks to Jonathan for his interviewing this evening. And I'd like to reiterate, hope you really had a wonderful evening celebrating your night out. And Cousin Dupree, the lucky last winner, was a 5-1 chance. Magnum Rex, well backed, into 5-4. The favourite was second. Time will tell was third at 8-1. The winner's time 28.98. And just a reminder, we do race again tomorrow morning, 14 race programme. It kicks off at 10:16. If you can't get here, then tune in to channel 415 and you can see Hobbsy once more tipping you the wink. Thank you and good evening.